Welcome everyone to another episode of The Average Desi Joe, bringing you tips, tricks and reviews. And today I'm going to show you how much luggage can you fit into a Subaru Ascent. This is ASCENT. It's the large SUV. As you can see, this is a 7-seater, 3 at the back, 2 in the middle and 2 in the front. Very spacious car. Pretty good if you're carrying more than 4 people. The only thing is that if there are more than 4 people, then the 5th person does not sit in the middle like a minivan or some of the other SUVs, but actually at the back. So you actually have 2 and the 5th person sitting at the back, which causes a little issues with luggage. Now, if you are traveling internationally or even in the US and you're wondering how much luggage you can fit in here, so let me show you how much it takes. Now, car can take, obviously with the seats up, not much. You may be able to fit a standard, so this is like a large suitcase. You may be able to fit one, as you can see. And the good thing is the back is a little curved, so when it fits in, it actually does close properly. As you can see, it does close. But again, it may take one suitcase, one large suitcase, and maybe a small carry-on. Let me see if I can fit this carry-on here. It's going to be a tight squeeze. As you can see, it doesn't work. So maybe one suitcase and a few backpacks here. So with the seats up, not much space, just for maybe one suitcase. But obviously, we were carrying, as you can see, 1, the second 2 large, 3 and 4. So about 4 suitcases that we were carrying. So there's 2 carry-ons and 2 large suitcases. Apologies for the mess in the garage. It's just been a terrible winter so far. Anyways, so let's see how much luggage this car can really take. So if you are like us, if you're traveling with 5 people, basically 3 adults, this will need to, one of the seats will have to go down. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. There you go. So again, so the 2 of them goes down, the 1 person can sit here. So now you have space for 5, and now you have a lot of space for suitcases. So let me start putting these in. So that's 1 large. As you can see, the second one would just fit pretty easily next to this one. And there we go. That's 2. So now 2 suitcases and space for the person to sit here. Now again, if you were carrying more than 2, there would definitely space for a 3rd suitcase here. You could most probably throw some backpacks down there. There's space there. You can fit some stuff over there. Maybe try to put something on top. I wouldn't recommend it because, if you break or something, it'll just fly through. But if you're carrying these small suitcases, actually, you might be able to fit one. Let's grab the other one. So now you've got pretty decent space. So you have 2 large suitcases, 2 carry-ons, and you might be able to fit one of these smaller. This carry-on seems a little smaller, maybe not, about the same size as the other one. But let's see if this can actually close. I'm not sure if it'll close, but you have space for maybe 1 more carry-on. Let's see if this car closes. It does. Excellent. So this did close. And again, so you could potentially fit 3 carry-ons here easily. A bunch of backpacks thrown in there, 2 large suitcases, and about 5 people. So I hope this review has been helpful. I know whenever I'm traveling, it's like one of the most stressful factors for me and my family. Renting cars, how big the car is, what will fit in what, especially when you're traveling with like 4 or 5 people. It's hard not to take as much luggage. Best thing I would recommend is always Take duffel bags, easier to just fit, and a lot of the big duffel bags can take in have a large capacity, and it always makes it easier. Obviously these are soft tops, so maybe the hard ones would take a little bit more space, but again, I think with 5 people it fits comfortably. Again, if you were going with 6, you could potentially put the one seat down and keep the other 2 up, and you could potentially fit in, I think, 2 suitcases maybe. Let me see. I actually haven't tried that, but if you were to pull this one seat down, let's try it with one hand if it works. This is anyways, let's see if it goes down. Yeah, you could potentially fit in 2 suitcases. Actually, another idea you can have is fit in, well, again, if you even put it on top, could potentially fit in about 2 suitcases here and maybe a carry-on or something in the middle, with one person sitting here. But if it's more than 5, then you have to put down the seat. You could potentially again have, maybe it won't fit. No, it won't. So yeah, so 1 suitcase and a bunch of carry-ons. Again, this car is great. Again, with 4 people, obviously, as you can see, it can take a lot. 5, more than 2 suitcases, maybe 3 large suitcases and 1 carry-on might fit. But anything more than that gets a little uncomfortable. There is some space in the middle over there. You could throw in a few bags in there. So this car is pretty big. You can take a lot. You could put both the seats move it in front and throw in a little bit more bags in here. That is actually another thing that you want if somebody's not that tall. Let me see how. Oh, this seat can go a lot in front. Actually, you know what? So if you are really desperate, you could push the seat all the way in front, throw in a couple of suitcases standing here, and then put two over there. So that's another trick that you could apply. 1 suitcase can stand right here, 2 can go in the back, so that's 3 suitcases there, and then maybe have 1 more lying like that. So this car can potentially take about 4 large suitcases with about 5 people, if you get really desperate. And then obviously there's space in the middle there, for small carry-ons, and maybe you can stuff something there. So a lot of space. It's almost like playing Tetris in this car, just like any other car. But when you're renting cars anywhere in the world, you always get into a desperate situation trying to figure out if something will fit, especially when you're traveling with a lot of people. Anyways, I hope this review has been helpful. Again, this is a Subaru Ascent, as you can see, ASCENT. Really nice car to drive, pretty spacious, for 4-5 people, and a decent size luggage area. Of course, not as much as a minivan or like a large SUV, but still plentiful. So hopefully this review has been helpful. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you so much.